Positive vibes, positive vibes, positive vibes. What's up, everybody? Big Thurn 67 coming at you with another video. It's been a while since I've been out here, man. I've been down and out. I want to thank those of you who sent me get well posts about my surgery. I appreciate it. Love y'all for that. And thank y'all for the support. And yes, sir, I keep you in my prayers. Surgery went well. There were some complications at first, but they found a blood clot sitting right next to my heart. They had to, how they found it was, they had to clear out the vein that's going to my heart, because that's where they were going to put the electrodes through, and it was clogged. So naturally they went in and see what the heck was going on. Comes out to be a blood clot. Well, the only way that, and it had been there for a while, the only way that it was found was because of the surgery. I have had x-rays, MRIs, all of that before, and they just didn't show up, so it wasn't detected. He said it happens like that sometimes. If it wasn't for the surgery, they never would have found it, so it could have broke off at any time. So you can't tell me that there isn't a higher power at play, because the surgeon said, be honest with you, man, you should have been out of here. But you just gotta have faith in God, man, and try to live your life right. It just ain't my time yet. You're still working on me, so. But once he got that, once he figured out a way to clear that out, he wasn't gonna have to go through the other side, because he said I'm gonna have to go through the other side to put everything in. So he prepped both sides of my chest, because they went in through here. You can't see it, but you see a little bulge right there. But I'm healing okay. When I gotta go to the store. When I first, the first day at home, of course, you're gonna be sore. Second day is gonna be, everything starting to actually wore off. So, man, you talking about pain? Oh my goodness. But I already expected it, so it wasn't nothing that, let me open this vent a little bit. Man, it is nice today. So, oh shit, I forgot what I was saying. Dang, I forgot what I was saying. So, the second, third day, I say the second day, halfway through that day, I started feeling weird. My throat started feeling like, okay, well, damn, what's going on here? I would lay a certain way and it would just start hurting. And then as the night went on, my chest started hurting all the way down to the top of my stomach, up to my throat. You know how you have what you call a brain freeze or a throat freeze? That's what it felt like in my throat and down to my top of my stomach. And it just kept getting worse and worse. I was like, oh my God. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna panic, because I know it's gonna be some some effects of it. So I didn't panic. I said, okay, well, if it starts acting any worse by the weekend, I'm going to the hospital, you know. But it stayed the same. It just was hard to sleep. So I started reading up on it and everything, and everybody's body, you know, is gonna react different, of course. So I kind of held off. I said, well, I can always go to the ER. That's not a problem. But the surgeon said if you have any problems, call back to the cardiovascular clinic, and then we'll get you in here and see what's going on. So, but it didn't go to that extreme. It's difficult, man. It's a scary feeling when you live by yourself and the closest person that's to you is almost 45 minutes away, 40 to 45 minutes away. So I want to give a shout out to my cousin Vaughn for going with me. Because I had to have somebody to bring me home. Otherwise, they wouldn't have did the surgery. So, but he called me, a couple days later, and I told him what was going on. He said, "Man, stop playing with me." He said, "I got an extra room. You come." I said, "Nah, man. If it comes to in an emergency, I can get to the hospital quicker than I can get out to you." You know what I'm saying? So, and if it's that dire, I call 911. He said, "But man," I said, "Well, shit. If I go to sleep and something happen, you ain't gonna know because I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? You thinking I'm asleep." So he's like, "True that." So, but it's nice to have somebody that should have been there. That could have been there to just watch over me, you know what I'm saying, just in case going to convulsions or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So, man, if you can help it, don't go through especially surgeries and recoveries by yourself. If you got somebody to help you, man, let them help you, please, because I'm gonna tell you, man, even though I was cool, I wasn't. So, but I ain't, I do what I gotta do. Ain't nobody here that, I gotta go through this shit by myself. But anyway, today's Monday, tomorrow's my doctor's appointment. I'm feeling a whole lot better. Still a little sore. The owner of my job, man, he was like, "What the hell is going on? I just found out." And this is like 2 days after the surgery. He was like, "Did nobody tell me nothing? I take care of my people. I should have known about this." He didn't really go off on me. He just was concerned. And I've never had an owner of a company call me and tell me don't worry about nothing and be that that type of concern. You know what I'm saying? Usually they'll send you a card or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They'll have a secretary or whatever send a card or whatever. Call and see what's going on with it, whatever. But he was like, "Hey, you need to call me ASAP. I don't care what time it is," because they have been trying to get a hold of me. I turned my phone off. But I left my secondary phone on, but nobody has that phone number but family. So I ended up giving it to my boss, and they had been trying to call or whatever, and I got that message through Patty. Thank you for sending that message over. I appreciate you. But yeah, man. It was like, don't worry about your job. You got that as long as whatever. And don't worry about no money. He said, I got you on that. He said, I'm going to send a little extra. He said, don't worry about nothing. Don't be in a hurry to get back here. He said, because I went through heart surgeries before. He said, so I already know what it is. I know how you're feeling. do not rush. He said, you don't have to worry about nothing. He said, because 10 days they said to come back and, for the reevaluation or whatever. He said, it's going to take longer than 10 days. He said, I'm going to tell you that right now. He said, so don't rush nothing. Don't feel like you got to come right back, because you don't. So I was, pretty blessed with that, man. I told my boss that I'm always in contact with. I appreciate him too. So I got to let them know tomorrow what's going on after I get out the hospital, through the doctor. So after my week checkup. So even if they say, okay, well, you pretty good to go, whatever. I said, well, I'm probably stay off the rest of the week, just to be sure. And I go back Monday. They give me plenty of time, and plenty of rest, and plenty of recovery time. So I gotta come to Home Depot, man. I gotta get some double-sided tape, because I got my plates in, and the holes for my plate, they don't the bolts don't fit. So I'm just gonna get some double-sided tape, Gorilla tape, and I might as well turn that off, and get some permanent tape, so if something happens where I gotta sell a car, it's gonna be hard to get it off, whatever. So, but it'll be on there. I know it ain't gonna come off. Anyway, yeah, man. So that's what's going on with me. Like I said, I'm feeling better. I just didn't feel like making a vlog or nothing. I didn't really want to say nothing to nobody. I had posted it on Facebook that I had the surgery or whatever. And like I said, I appreciate the people that did reach out. I really got some things I really want to say, but sometimes not saying something is the best thing to do. So I've been going back and forth on it, so I'm not gonna say anything on something else that I wanted to talk about. But it is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do about it. So I just know. It just let me know where things are. That's all. I want to give a big shout out to Geraldine, because the talk that we had yesterday, I appreciate you on that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we were cut short, but the things that we got out in the open, and all that. So appreciate you. Anyway, I gotta get off of here. I gotta get into Home Depot. And did I bring my card? Yeah. So anyway, man, until next time, positive vibes only. Deuces.